defending the Constitution, upholding the American way of life. Our veterans have done so much for this country. It's now our turn to look into what we can do to better help them. In 2015, American Communities found that there were over 49,000 homeless veterans, which represented more than 8.6% of the total homeless population in the United States. The questions are, what is being done to help our veterans, and what are the available resources for them? Our American veterans deserve so much, and many communities have overlooked the problem, dealing with the homelessness. But in 2004, the good news was they saw a slow decrease in homeless veterans specifically in the United States. But still, major cities and around military towns, such as Columbus, are still at the same level. With a low economic status, as well as a mental status, this leads to the majority of homeless veterans in our communities. When it leads to the homelessness, some of the symptoms include stress, anger, depression. One of the leading mental statuses is PTSD episodes, which stands for post-traumatic stress symptoms disorder. The events lead to a downward spiral, and veterans can lose everything. When they fall into states of depression or get angry, they don't know how to operate and can't function. Being overseas and being impacted from what they encountered while defending our nation has such a huge impact. For when they come back over here to our communities, it's hard for them to adjust. This leads to the homelessness in our communities. The problem is how big of an impact is this issue in our communities. Since 2009, public figures have been working in the communities as well as nationwide to see how to solve homeless veterans, the main problem here. The range of veterans that can be impacted are both men and women, with 91% being male and 39% being African American males, but the total only being 11% of the homeless populations in our communities here in the United States. With this information about our homeless veterans, we need to take this issue seriously and bring awareness that deserves because our veterans deserve so much for all they have sacrificed. I'll end with a great quote that as our citizens can take to heart to go forth into the community to better help our veterans with the organizations working side by side to help end homelessness with our veterans because they deserve so much. In the face of impossible odds, people who love this country can change it. Barack Obama.